You were thinking of Winona and Naomi Judd.
Oh,
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.
Oh,
That
God,
is
a banger.
great song.
It's
That is
banger.
a banger.
Now we finally
Look at that.
agree on a banger. Isn't that great?
Oh,
I
that's a
love
good
the
song.
small town talk, by the way.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was hoping, I couldn't believe someone else came up with shooting the loop. I heard it was scooping the loop.
No, ours was shooting the loop.
Because in Hayward, Iowa, where I had some relatives, that's what they did on Friday night. That was something for the city to see. To roll into Hayward and see them just driving back and forth. That's what they did all night. And I'm sitting there going,
Now-
well, what are we doing here?
I think I hinted to this story not long ago with Tennessee because my shooting the loop story takes a real ugly turn.
Well,
When the cops were after us and I ran my buddy off the road and he ran into a tree.
Rosie.
Well, this was after.
Rosie.
And then my buddy that I was driving, was his car I was driving. So I was driving like I didn't have a dime in it. He goes, "You killed him." And I go, "I didn't kill anybody." We're laughing. They pull out of the ditch. Car is all smashed up. Steam is pouring out of the radiator.
He'll
right?
never walk again.
Yeah, steam is pouring. They're laughing hysterically, but now the car won't drive.
Is that right?
We're sitting on a dirt road, both cars all banged up. We've been playing Demolition Derby. I'm not proud of this Demolition Derby all day. We're standing over the car looking at it, wondering what we're going to do next. And all of a sudden we hear a car pulling up real slow behind us. I said, "Look, guys, it's the sheriff's department." And all he says is, "We don't appreciate that kind of behavior in town. If you could keep it out of town." I said, "Sure, absolutely, officer."
That's what he said? That sounds like
Yeah.
it's a movie.
It is. And then we went and stole another radiator out of another guy's car. And we swapped it out.
God.
And we swapped it out for the radiator that we had. It was a perfect crime.
It's different days, different times.
Where I
It was
grew
different
up,
days, it was different times. I'm not proud of any of this, but that's just the way we behaved back then.
we typically...
I'm a juvenile delinquent.
Our families just got in trouble for like insider trading and things like that. We didn't do that where I grew up.
No,
we weren't
insider-
stealing radiators.
No. We used to steal the wheels off a baby coach. Off a baby coach.
My goodness.
Go-karts.
Did you have pit parties in Glencoe?
Like gravel pit?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where that's where everybody went.
Yeah, that's where
Or
my
Pizza
wife...
Ranch after the football game.
Yeah, it's Pizza Pub in Pine
Yeah.
City.
God, you
But
guys,
yeah.
I wish I would have lived that kind of life because I spent it down to my buddy's basement where we would just get a keg of beer, put on Pink Floyd, and just uppers and downers, screamers and laughers.
Well, that happened too.
Oh, did that happen too?
Yeah.
Oh, Nordo chimes in.
They did other stuff.
You.
Oh, I thought maybe it was just all that,
They
I
occasionally left the basement.
thought it was just Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or was that kind of? Did they do some crazy stuff? I've never seen the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I found out
never
my
saw it.
wife used to drive. She rode a snowmobile to school every once in a while. Did you ever do that?
Seriously?
That happened.
My neighbor asked her that one time, and I laughed. I thought it was a joke. She said, "Oh yeah, we did that." I thought he was making fun of her.
No,
We did
no.
that. I
They did
can't
that.
even-
We used to have tractor pulls in our parking lot.
Tractor pulls, you say?
Yes.
That is not my upbringing.
Someone wanted to know. I can't find it now. Gosh darn it! Because someone wanted to know if they like when you go back to Glencoe, they go, "Oh, here it is." How do they treat Little B when she goes back there? Does she hear things like, "Oh, look at Miss City Slicker, who's too good to stay in Glencoe"?
Yes.
She even knows a guy with one of those electric cars. She's too good for an F-150 or a John Deere. I heard last time she came back, she wouldn't even drive the rotting lawnmower to Casey's to pick up supper.
Supper.
Not true. And I say supper every single
Yeah,
day.
supper.
So the Glencoe will never leave
There
me.
you go.
Take the gal out of Glencoe.
You can
Yep.
take the gal out. Well, why don't we go ahead and do
Let's play.
Program Password?
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Program Password! Here's your host, the very talented and very attractive Tenna B.
Gets me every time.
That's right. It's time for Program Password. As always, you can watch on all of the KFAN social channels. Zach Halverson doing a very, very good job for us. He also helped us with the Preposterous Statement Tournament Selection Show yesterday, which you can watch right now on the KFAN YouTube channel. But you can watch right now on all of KFAN social channels. We have 4 contestants. Lil B, you have the best record of the bunch at 23 and 21. Common, at one point you were Detroit Lions-like, and you have rebounded. You are now 21 and 24. You are inching closer to 500.
We're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
JG, you're very Kirk Cousins-like. You're 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And Nordo, you've played once before. This is your second time playing Program Password. You are 0 and 1.
I was 0 and 1.
Actually-
I let you down when we played together, Common. That was a tough one.
I'd actually forgotten. I understand. I just look at the next. I don't look in the past.
You just move forward.
You learn from it, move forward.
Keep your oar in the water.
I'm lucky to be alive. I've got so many stories I could tell you.
Yes.
You're lucky to be alive and not in jail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, more that.
Jail.
I
How
think.
about that?
Alive and free.
I get goosebumps, not the kind of good goosebumps, the shivers when I go, why did we do that? That was
Young and dumb.
Yeah, young and dumb. And I don't recommend it to anybody. Please, lock your car, take your keys. Don't let a good boy go bad.
Real quick, Tenna thanked Zach for all his help today and with the PST tournament. I'd also like to thank Zach for everything he's done for Bumper to Bumper.
Oh, boy.
Really
9 to
appreciate
noon
it.
as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
we that Dr. Dan's inbox that we streamed back in
Right.
November.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, Stump the Snob
Yep.
every quarter of the year.
Appreciate how that
Absolutely.
whole thing's worked out for everybody.
Love you,
Been
Halvey.
seamless.
Yeah, it's we appreciate it. 3
You
to
know what?
6:30.
You know what the coroner's office thinks.
Yeah, we know.
Day after day.
Book after book.
Halvey just texted me and said, "Hell yeah, Pizza Ranch."
That's the new Dome Dog for sauce.
Pizza
So
Ranch.
he's locked in. He's really locked in.
We
But
better
anyway,
get started.
Yeah,
huh?
we got to get going. Our teams today, Common and Lil B versus the producers, JG and
Wow.
Nordo.
Okay.
we didn't have our Army-Navy trip this year to
Nope.
really work on our collaboration.
This is collaboration at its finest right here.
All right.
As JG and Nordo know, all three of us have a lot in common with each other, so we kind of know each other's chemistry and what makes each other tick.
That would be a good
Yeah.
podcast. It would be a hell of a podcast.
The Producers Podcast. All right, let's play. Nordo and Common, why don't you two turn down your headsets first, please? The password is checker. Lil B, as always, I let ladies go first. You have the option.
Second.
All right, JG and Nordo for 10 points.
Chess.
Peace.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Square.
Block.
JG
Why would I
and
say
Nordo for 8.
Walls.
Board.
Lil B and Common for 7.
Pieces.
Pawn.
JG and Nordo for 6.
Chubby.
Checkers.
One chance to change it.
Checker.
You like that one? That's a youthful reference, isn't it? We're getting young.
Yeah. How about that? That's old school.
Tenna, who should I have said for hockey checker? I just went with Walls. He was at Box in the Box today.
I mean, you know,
I was going to say Wes.
Greenway,
I was going to
Foligno.
do the bit and just
Greenway,
say
Foligno.
I was going to do the bit and say Wes.
When I was putting it together, I
Walls.
thought
Yeah.
Chubby would be the best way to go. So.
Yeah. Well, we got it.
All right.
We get like 3 points?
I would have been interested, though, if Chubby would have been the first clue given what the answer would have been to it.
Yeah. That opened it up to a lot of things. Yeah.
All right. The producers have 6. Common and Lil B have 0. JG, Lil B, turn down your headsets, please. The password is change.
Hold on. We got to, I think I heard that. Was it change?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that somehow.
It's
All right.
it's the headphones.
Whose
They're
headphones?
I turned that off.
Probably
That speaker?
someone have headphones.
Super
Common
loud.
or
Got the
Nordo.
Paul
Well, mine's
Allen
not
headset.
loud.
Sorry, we're all
loud.
deaf.
It's
I
up there.
apologize.
Mine is at normal human level.
I'm at 75%.
All right. I'll turn
All
my.
right.
All right. Here we go.
Let's turn it down again.
Okay.
JG, Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is float.
And that other word I had the perfect clue for and it would have led us to the victory.
What were you going to say for change?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Common, you're trailing 6-0. You got the option.
Well, I forgot the word. Now remember.
Would you like to go first or second?
I got to think about it. I'll go first.
All right, Common little B for 10.
Parade.
Victory.
JG and Nordo for 9.
Inflatable.
Float.
I should have.
That was my fault. That was mine.
Producers coming in hot. It's 15-0. JG and Nordo with the lead. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is Virginia. All right, Lil B, you're down 15-0. You've got the option.
I'll go first.
She sounds confident. Lil B and Common for 10.
Slims.
Jim. Slim Jims.
JG and Nordo. I just love the way you looked when you said it. JG and Nordo for 9.
Charlottesville.
Virginia.
That was a good clue. He should have gotten that. That was a good clue.
Jim.
Haven't you ever had a Slim Jim?
The first thing that came to mind was Virginia Slims.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had no idea Charlottesville was even in
So
Virginia.
I must thought it was too easy.
Nordo and I have had a lot of IPAs in Philadelphia, Baltimore, and other places together.
Yes.
We know.
Lucky.
We know. Yeah.
Did you ever have one in Glencoe?
I've been to Bumps.
Okay.
Is that in Glencoe?
Yep.
Yeah.
right.
Had a good breakfast at Bumps.
Sweet.
Not Barrero's.
No.
It's 24.
They don't cut the meat thin enough at bump. They just don't slice it. They don't. Sorry. Not going to work.
24 to meat sauce. Gerdsey and Nordo with the lead. JG, Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is witness. By the way, JG, I appreciate you not cheating earlier. Not everyone would have done that.
Oh, I don't
By
think,
everyone, he means Rosen.
Yeah, because I think
Rosen's gone.
I think anybody else would.
Yeah.
Common, you're down 24-0. You got the option.
I'm going to pass, I think.
All right. Justin and Nordo for 10.
Observer.
Spectator.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Trial.
Jury.
JG Nordo for 8.
Bystander.
Innocent.
Common.
Person.
Witness.
Oh.
We're on the board.
There we go.
Sometimes those first points are the hardest to get. John Madden. That's what he said.
That's why I always kick the field goal.
What was the clue?
Witness.
Yeah, witness was the correct answer. 24-7. Producers have the lead. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is bench. All right, Lil B, you got the option. You're down 17.
I'm going to go first.
Doesn't sound too confident, but she's going first. Lil B and Common for 10.
Subs.
Extras.
JG and Nordo for 9.
I'm confused by that. My turn?
Yeah, JG and Nordo for 9, yeah.
Press.
Printing.
Common and Lil B for 8.
Sit.
Bench.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What was
I was about
Subs. Like if you're sub,
Like
you're sitting on the
substitute.
bench.
I was about to be benched.
sports.
If I didn't get a clue or
Yeah,
two.
sport. I know sports stuff.
Sports.
It's weird.
You got a sports one.
I did. It's so cute.
All right, producers lead 24-15. Gerdsey and Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is yard. Common, you're down 9, so you still have the option.
Well, it's because I have a
What are
good
you
clue, but I
doing?
just don't know if if you don't get it, the next one they're going to get. So I just did it.
That's the beauty of the game.
I know.
So what decision would you like to make?
I'm thinking just give me one. I feel like a coward, but I'm going to pass.
All right.
Just a second. I feel like a coward.
JG and Nordo for 10 points.
Measure.
Ruler.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Feet.
Inches.
JG and Nordo for 8.
3.
Common and Lil B for 7.
Football.
Down.
JG and Nordo for 6.
Distance.
Yard.
Okay. Let's go on this thing. Fine.
I don't know why it felt so obvious to me when he said foot, and I just go 3.
Yeah, you
Well,
got feet and then 3, yeah.
I got there eventually,
Okay.
but it was quite a walk.
Produce,
It's quite a walk to get there.
producers,
Take you on a journey.
producers are leading 30-15. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is point. Lil B, you're down 15. You got the option.
I'll go first.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Extra.
Point.
Wow.
We needed it.
That was a heck of an answer.
I think
You could have gone a lot of ways there.
That was a little inflection on the end of the voice
I'll
there.
give you an
that-
inflection.
You're allowed to inflection.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
inflection.
inflections are allowed.
As long as you're not.
No, I'm not arguing or
Okay.
challenging the
And I
inflection.
didn't.
I mean, 3, you went through the roof.
3.
All right, we got a 5-point game. The producers lead 30-25. JG and Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is savage. So it's 30-25. Common, you're down 5 points. You've got the option.
When he looks at me, I just know it's going to be a cheap shot. Then I got to think about it.
I'm going to go second.
All right. JG and Nordo for 10.
Dan.
Golf.
Meltdown.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Rip.
Bash.
JG and Nordo for 8.
City.
Savage.
Where are we at, Tana, going into the break?
We're at halftime. JG and Nordo have a 38-25 lead.
We'll be right back with Program Password here on the Fan.
The second half of Program Password is next, and you can watch live on KFAN's social channels.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads. On 35W northbound at 694, there's a crash on the exit ramp. Adjustable base with purchase. Don't miss hot buys like beds starting at just $159.99, plus Tempur-Pedic savings.
When you order for Casey's Curbside Pickup this winter, we bring your order outside
Today's forecast, colder than the shady side of an iceberg.
so you can stay inside your warm car.
I love my heated seats.
We go outside,
Raw punishing winds.
you stay inside.
They're almost too warm.
Outside,
Tomorrow's high, -3.
inside.
So toasty.
Order for Casey's Curbside Pickup and save with deals like buy any large pizza, get one half off with promo code BOGO.
Casey's, here for staying inside.
Bundle up, folks.
Here for good.
Hey, it's Ben Lieber, and I think it's time for a Mystic Lake playcation. Now, I love to play blackjack, and with 24/7 gaming, I always have a seat at the table. Go for the win playing slots, bingo, and pull tabs, plus prize drawings every single week. And all that action makes me hungry. So I'm going to stake my claim on a juicy cut from Mystic Steakhouse. Enjoy the finest prime black Angus beef, fresh seafood, and so much more. Follow the lights to the fun. Plan your playcation now at mysticlake.com. That's mysticlake.com.
Hello, this is Christine with Waste Management. I am a senior account executive here in the metro area. My favorite coworkers, they're kind, caring, helpful, funny.
Start a career at Waste Management today. Go to careers.wm.com.
I bought football tickets for my husband's birthday, and now I'm in a football bubble. All I see online are articles and ads about football. I hate feeling manipulated. I downloaded DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. Take back your privacy online with DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
This winter, Comcast Business is helping Team USA and businesses across America stay ahead during the Olympic Winter Games. Keep yours ahead, too, with reliable connectivity and secure solutions on the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. And get access to over 20 million Wi-Fi hotspots from coast to coast to help you stay connected on the go. So no matter what big event comes up, your team can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast and reliable internet and voice for just $64.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Or ask how to get up to a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle when you order online by March 21st. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online today to learn more. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice line customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. And subject to change.
Hey guys, Dr. Davis with Everest Men's Health. Over the years, I've heard so many men share a common story. I'm tired of being tired all the time. I've lost my sex drive and it's starting to affect my relationship. I know I should be more active, but I've lost all motivation. If this sounds like you, call to schedule a $50 testosterone test. We will complete lab testing to determine if this is a result of low testosterone. If not, we will examine other areas of your health to help uncover what's going on. Call today to schedule a visit at any of our 3 centers in Woodbury, Eagan, or Plymouth. Find us at everestmenshealth.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. Are you looking to save big on your next home improvement project? Right now, Builders and Remodelers is offering 2022 Home and Garden Show specials for everybody. Everybody can save on their roofing, their siding, their doors, their window projects. Like buy one window, get your second window half off. Plus, Home Show's special savings of an additional $50 off per window. And not just any windows, by the way, Elements Windows, the highest rated windows in the industry. The best products, great prices, professionally installed by Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. See the world's elite motocross riders race for the series points lead.
Are you ready? It's time to bring the action. Let's do it.
Heart racing action, 40 feet in the air, and bar to bar through the hairpin turns on the way to victory.
Oh, they're going for it. Holy cow.
I cannot believe what I just saw.
Supercross action returns to US Bank Stadium this weekend. Visit supercrosslive.com for more details and get your tickets today.
It's time to buy 5, save 5 at Cub. Save $5 for every 5 items you buy with My Cub Rewards. Buy another 5, save another 5. There's no limit. Mix and match on hundreds of items throughout the store and buy 5, save 5 today. Get Turkey Hill Premium Ice Cream, final price $1.99 when you buy any 5 participating items. And 7-Up, A&W, Pepsi, or Mountain Dew 6-packs, final price $2.49 when you buy any 5 participating items. Buy 5, save 5. My Cub, my way.
He shoots, he scores!
The Wild hosts the Florida Panthers tonight at 7 on the station for the Wild, FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
I can't explain it. I don't think anybody can. We're back here with Program Password. I'm the Common Man, Dan Cole, along with Tina B. Feminine Touch of the program, Lil B. Brought to you by Casey's General Store. They're here for good. You think it's cold right now? And you're thinking, well, I want to do the BOGO tonight at Casey's, the buy one, get one for the pizza. Mm-hmm. But I don't want want to get out of my car and walk in, they'll bring it right out to your car.
hit the button.
You're
You
kidding
hit the
me.
button. No, they'll bring it right out to the car.
That's unbelievable.
It's a beautiful thing.
Casey's, by the way, not just the 3-story outfit in Glencoe. My favorite pizza in Upper North Mankato as a kid. Casey's
Yes.
the best.
Rock Rapids, Iowa.
And they are.
Hell yeah.
Rock Rapids, Iowa, where we would go.
And they're here for good.
They are.
They are. And that's the voice of Nordo and JG. They're winning right now, right? Program
They
Password.
are. They're up 38-25. Second half, of course, you can watch on the KFAN social channels. JG and Nordo with the lead over Common and Lil B. Let's go with Nordo and Common. Turn down your headsets. The password is hustle. Lil B, you're down 13. You got the option.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Super confident.
Whoa.
Lil B and Common for 10.
Bustle.
Hustle.
I could see why she was confident.
I didn't know where I wanted to go there. Yeah.
Good job.
The hustle and bustle of the city.
Yes.
Very good.
Second half team.
Yeah,
If you
we're
would have
second.
said, if you would have said Halvey, I would have been like, hustle.
Yeah.
Immediately. So
That was like Cincinnati coming up for the second half in the big game.
It was.
Right away, boom, quick strike.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to grab anybody's face mask.
I'm worried about the tip ball now for the interception.
Can happen.
I almost feel like Bustle was kind of cheating a little bit, but
You're the only one.
Well, I thought, and it hasn't been challenged, so we get the points, right?
No, you can't challenge that. I mean,
No, but Well, but I also think there was something about. Isn't there something about rhyming words or something? But see, that does me just.
But these ones kind of meant the same thing, so I will allow it. But
right,
like,
that's
you know,
what I'm saying. But that, like, you know,
if the answer was right and you said fight and they have nothing to do with each other, but you're
that's
just
what
trying
I'm.
to, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think
but you
there
have
is
a right to fight the party.
Party, that is right. You are right.
I think unless you tried to game the system beforehand, if you just said fight, there's no way I would naturally.
think you're trying to rhyme.
Correct.
All right, 38.
I'm glad we talked it out. This is amicable.
Yeah.
This is good sportsmanship.
Well, we're going to talk about this after.
For now.
Yep, I'll get ripped.
Unless it goes the other way.
It's because we have a new culture in here. We're collaborative.
We're collaborative.
We're communicating.
Yes.
We're connected.
Connecting. Yes.
38-35. JG and Nordo have a slim lead now. Gerdsey and Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is opera. All right, Common, you have the option. You guys have not had a lead yet in this game. You could do it right now.
We'll go first.
All right, Common and Lil B for their first lead of the game. Here's for 10 points.
Phantom.
Opera.
Man.
That was going to be my clue.
Yeah, that's kind of a layup.
That was a layup.
That was a layup.
Wow.
We like layups.
Yeah, we do.
That's like the tip ball, tip interception, as
Well,
you just said.
this is actually, it's like the Ben Lieber pass interference. We don't even get a chance to have the
Yeah,
ball.
that's true.
A couple of chip shot field goals.
Do we have a
Overtime
possession,
coin
please?
flip rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we now? Do we have the lead yet?
Now you're in the lead. So
Now
now,
you
now,
get the
now the
Hey.
producers
Yeah,
get
by
the option now,
7
so maybe
now.
they can get the layups. It's 48-35. Common and Lil B now have the lead. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is set. All right, JG, you get to make your first option of the day. You want to
Hold
go
on.
first? Or
No,
second?
you didn't turn yours
We
down.
need to do another one. I got confused.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry. That's
I thought
my
you
bad.
had like some trick I didn't know about.
No, that's my bad.
So turn my who's turning
I
out?
had good clues.
Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets.
I had
please.
nothing. I had nothing.
The password is copycat. All right, JG.
Wow.
You're down 7. You've got the option.
We'll go first.
All right, JG and Nordo for the lead again. Here's for 10.
Parrot.
Bird.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Mimic.
Copy.
One chance to change it.
Copied. What? How could I not get it?
JG and Nordo for 8.
Feline.
Cat.
Let me get a chance.
I can't do that after that. That's just too bad of an answer. I'm sorry.
What? Well, no, that's you can't just decide. You're not God.
Common and Lil B.
Why does he say copy? Copy's the same.
Common and Lil B for 7.
Mimic.
Copycat.
That makes no sense.
I'm sorry.
Sportsmanship's out
if
the
you
window.
couldn't get it off the first one, how is
Well, yeah,
changing
and
it
when
going
I
to get
said
there?
copy and he didn't let me one chance to change and go copycat. No.
You
Yeah, he
said
did.
copy and then you
I
said
did give you a
copy.
chance.
Oh, I guess you're right.
You did two crappy
Yeah,
answers.
you must it.
I'm
and-
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really dumb on my part. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's a separate argument.
No, that was, yeah.
That's a different tangent.
Okay.
Does White Bear have problems there with that subject too, or is that just
I don't
math
understand why
department?
he doesn't get a chance to change
Oh,
it.
God.
It's the same word.
I don't know. I'm
Because
fine.
he just heard them have a chance to change it. He knew exactly what word had to be changed, and he still got it wrong. I'm sorry. On principle alone, I can't allow that.
No,
Well,
admittedly, I did not, I'm thinking
You
when
were
he
meat
says
saucing it.
copy, like copies, copier,
Yeah.
copycat never entered my brain.
Yeah, I don't think we ever were going to
Even
get
after.
it. Clearly.
Whole town knows.
Okay.
But I'd be curious what people thought about that.
What
Tweet
if we
me.
would have spotted you the C and the T?
How was Dad not called the hotline?
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm fine with conceding that.
Yeah, I am too.
I never.
I don't like the precedent it sets, though. The
guys
tenant just
seem fine with
decides
it.
when you can challenge
This
him
is
and
a
you can't,
dictatorship over
off
here.
of principle of how he feels. I don't think that's good for the game or
What do you-
anybody.
What do you think? You're the PGA Tour?
It's unbelievable. All right.
All right, 52 to 30. I love how you use must as if it was as a verb. He must it.
Yeah, you must it. Stupid answer. God.
52 to 38. Common and Lil B now have a 14-point lead. JG and Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is trap. Nordo, you're down 14. You get the option for the first time in the game for you. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, Nordo and JG for a much-needed 10 points to stop the bleeding.
We don't need your editorializing. Tony Romo back there.
Finger.
Oh, boy.
Common and Lil B for 9.
I could take it another step
I love when
further,
Nordal
but I'm
plays the
not.
game.
Shooting the loop memories there. Anyway.
I don't even. I'm the old guy. I don't even get what you were doing.
I don't
Okay,
get
well
either.
then,
I'm younger than you, so
your
go
clue.
ahead. Common and Lil B for 9.
Catch.
Receive.
JG and Nordo for 8.
Bear.
Claw.
Common and Lil B for 7.
Teeth.
Trap.
Wow.
Now I know where you were going.
Yeah, the finger trap.
Yeah.
Haven't you guys ever seen the
Yeah.
bit you get at like a flea market or something
Yeah.
or a carnival?
Yeah.
I guess I never really knew what that was called.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that, but
Okay. Well, whatever.
but now I know the direction you were trying to take me in. I wish other people
I just
did
love the
too.
inflection in your voice you've got going on,
You
Nordo.
too.
I'm doing whatever I can. I'm in a bad way right now. I'm trying to change course.
Common and Lil B lead by 21, and they are 21 away from victory. It is 59 to 38. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is straw. JG, you're down 21. You got the option.
We'll go second.
Common and Lil B for 10.
Hey.
Bail.
JG and Nordo for 9.
Man.
Barn.
Common and Lil B for 8.
I've never seen someone just check out so fast.
I'm not checking out. I'm getting too caught up in what she's saying and trying to, and I have a preconceived notion.
I've got
of it
this
and-
one.
All right, Common Lil B for 8.
great.
Wheat.
Straw. I knew it was bail or straw, and I said the wrong one, and then I thought they'd get it because I was.
right.
it was either be one
They
of-
won't get it. They're city kids.
He's not. You have a long drive from the X today, bud?
I'm not a farmer though. I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Would Scarecrow have done it for you?
I probably would have gotten challenged in 10. Even though it would have counted 10, it would have said on principle. I couldn't do it.
I'm a very principled referee.
Apparently.
Common Lil B, you've hit 5 in a row now. You have a 67 to 38 lead. JG and Lil B, turn down your headsets. The password is scramble. Nordo, you're down 29 points. You've got the option.
We'll go first.
All right, Nordo and JG for 10.
Eggs.
Bacon.
Common and low B for 9.
Prepared.
Scrambled.
One chance to change it.
Scramble.
That was a terrible guess. Sorry.
That's fine. Eggs is vague.
It's probably the referee's fault, though.
Now you're going to go, huh?
It's about over for us.
They've doubled you up now. It's 76-38. Common and low B have the lead. So any correct answer by Common and Burb, and they are the winners. Nordo and Common, turn down your headsets. The password is hail. JG, you've got the option.
Second.
All right, Common and low B for 10 and the win.
Marry.
Elope.
JG and Nordo for 9.
Damage.
Divorce.
Meat sauce.
Common and low B for 8 and the win.
Ice.
Ring.
JG and Nordo for 7.
Dent.
Common low B for 6 in the win.
Storm.
Tempest.
What is that?
I just
Definitely
wanted to
not
say
that.
What was it?
Oh, okay.
JG and Nordo
It's an
for
old-
5.
It's an old Pontiac.
Roof.
Hail.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
I was thinking.
Blessed are thou.
I was thinking the wrong Mary.
Sports throwing.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a sports one.
I did again.
Everything is
And the
wonderful.
sport, you
Right up here.
JG
Subs.
Nordo, you put the Band-Aid on. You stopped the bleeding for a little bit. It is now 76-43.
I need a tourniquet.
When I was Mary's prayer.
JG Lil
Singing
B.
a song to myself.
Okay.
JG
That's
Lil B,
fine.
turn down your headsets.
Mine are up, right?
The password is flight. Nordo, you have the option. You are down 33 points.
I'll go. Do acronyms count as one word?
We can't
You
use
can't
that.
use that, no.
You can't
Okay.
use that.
just assume.
I'll go second.
We're like Carl T. Towns. We're not going to get a call. We're not going to get a call.
Comment Lil B for 10 in the win.
Travel.
Fly.
JG and Nordo for 9.
Delta.
Airplane.
Comment Lil B for 8.
Journey.
Airline.
JG and Nordo for 7.
Board.
Comment Lil B for 6 in the win.
Crew.
Flight.
Yep. Well done, Lil B.
Well done.
Remember when you threw your back out and I had to put your suitcase in there for you?
Oh, I was trying to think. Yeah. I was trying to think of like 3 different bits from our Army Navy.
You came leaping
adventures.
up to the gate,
Yeah.
walking like a half mile an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, dude.
And I had to have
his back. Your back was out, and you had to throw his.
Yeah, I had to help him.
I pulled a lower back muscle the morning we're leaving for Army Navy. Had to have one of a TSA officer help me take my shoes off.
Oh, it was terrible. So then we get him on the plane. It was like, he's 95 years old. He's like, let's sit here, Eric. You're in 13F. Let me have your bag. And then I put it over there and we got off. I had to lift him out of the chair. Yeah, it was tough.
Did you have one of those, what do they call them when you have a dog with you to calm you down? One of those
service animals?
I could have used a service animal.
I was the service animal.
You were the service animal therapy dog.
And you played it well.
I did.
Thanks so much for participating, guys.
Prepared you for having kids, JG.
Yeah, there you go. Lil B, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Lil B's appearance on the Common Man Program and Program Password brought to you by Casey's General Store. Here for good. Back with more Common Man Program.
It's unanimous. The cat ruling was bogus.
Well,
that's where the game changed.
Well, here's what I have.
I didn't look at Twitter till the end of the game. I didn't want it to make me mad.
Copycat is not a form of the word copy. This game should be played under protest. Another one, though, said, on the copycat controversy, I say 10, I got it right. The word starts with copy, so Common gets a chance to change it. The word does not start with cat.
Okay.
I like that. I like the explanation.
If that's the precedent you're all comfortable setting.
No, that's fine.
That he's judge, jury, and execution.
Yes.
That's fine.
And I'm comfortable with it. Very comfortable.
I feel great
with it. Dark Star Memorial Hour next on The Fan.
Yeah, The Fan is trying to put $1,000 in your hand with our national cash contest. The keyword this hour is win. Head to KFAN.com, enter the keyword win for your shot to win $1,000.
You're listening to The Common Man, Dan Cole, on The Fan.
Started with fast and reliable internet and voice for just $64.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Or ask how to get up to a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle when you order online by March 21st. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online today to learn more. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice line customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. And subject to change.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads. On 35W northbound at 94, a crash has been moved to the right shoulder, but there's a backup from Lake. 35W northbound at 694, a crash on the exit ramp. 35E southbound from Roselawn, there's a stall on the entrance ramp. Eastbound Crosstown approaching 100, a disabled vehicle that's off to the right shoulder. 169 northbound at 7th, a stall on the right shoulder. That's traffic on The Fan. Traffic sponsored by Mucinex Fastmax Cold and Flu All-in-One. When cold and flu season has you down, don't play around. Stay on top of your game with Mucinex Fastmax Cold and Flu All-in-One, delivering unbeatable multi-symptom relief to help you power through your day. Mucinex Fastmax Cold and Flu All-in-One and done. Use as directed.
This is Angela Warner with Warner Stallion. As a mother of 5, believe me, I'm all about getting the best deals. I'm always looking for a way to save money without compromising on quality. I guess it runs in the family. Because at Warner Stallion, we have a team of buyers who are obsessed with getting appliance deals that no one else has. Like right now, we have thousands of appliances in stock at the best price. Then we give you an extra 5% back and fast free delivery. Put us to the test and see for yourself at our 10 Minnesota stores and at warnerstallion.com.
Ciao from Whole Foods Market. Save on your next Italian night and get 25% off Rayo's pasta sauces and soups through March 1st. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. See more on the Whole Foods Market app.
I feel like I'm being haunted by a pair of headphones. Everywhere I go is a creepy ad for headphones I looked at one time. I hate that feeling like I'm being watched. I downloaded DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. Take back your privacy online with DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
When you order for Casey's Curbside Pickup this winter, we bring your order outside.
Today's forecast, colder than the shady side of an iceberg.
So you can stay inside your warm car.
I love my heated seats.
We go outside.
Raw punishing winds.
You stay inside.
They're almost too warm.
Outside.
Tomorrow's high, -3.
Inside.
So toasty.
Order for Casey's Curbside Pickup and save with deals like buy any large pizza, get one half off with promo code BOGO. Casey's, here for staying inside.
Bundle up, folks.
Here for good.
Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. See the world's elite motocross riders race for the series points lead.
Are you ready? It's time to bring the action. Let's do it.
Don't miss Monster Energy Supercross action. Save big on tickets at any participating holiday location with a $15 savings code when you buy Monster Energy. Supercross action returns to Minneapolis this weekend at US Bank Stadium. Visit supercrosslive.com for more details. Get your tickets today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Livia Weight Control Centers can help you reach your goal weight, have more energy, and feel healthier fast. Stop with the one-size-fits-all programs. Try Livia today. Call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit LIVEA, Livia.com. Your first visit is free.
Back to the Common Man Program, live in the 651 Carpets, home of the Next Day Install Studios. On FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan.
And now, there's valet parking. You pull up in front of. Here's how it works in the real world, just so everybody knows. Pull up, you give the guy $20, you tell him, take good care of it, it's the only one I've got. When you come out, there'll be 2 guys holding the doors open for you and whoever you may be with. Slip the kid $5 and off you go. A lot of people say, it's $25 and you didn't get anything for it. It's $25 and I didn't have to do anything. Yeah. Are you going out to tip the light fandango and have a couple of cocktails? 2 nuns and a goat get off a train in Cleveland. I don't know if we should talk about this any longer because I don't know how long Abbott can hold his breath. The 5-iron might as well be a pitchfork. You wanna hurry up. Is he still an interim producer? I wasn't really listening. I was just waiting to talk. Ain't this song about? You need to raise your standards a little bit, son. I don't care. Incredible.
In all the years we've done the Dark Star Memorial Hour, it's not often that I have a Dark Star Memorial Hour memorial in which I'm well acquainted with the person we're going to memorialize. Well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand like a lizard on a window pane. The man in the crowd with his multicolored mirrors on his hobnail boots. Lying with his eyes while his hands are busy working overtime, a soap impression of his wife, which he ate and donated to the National Trust. That has nothing to do with the Dark Star Memorial Hour, but when I said I was well acquainted with someone, then immediately popped into my head the lyrics of a song, not by Eminem, but by John Lennon. But that's neither here nor there. But I was well acquainted with Dr. Sheldon J. Siegel. He passed away peacefully Monday afternoon, Valentine's Day, at the age of 85 in Minnetonka, fittingly holding the hand of his beloved wife of 62 years, Carol. A 10-year battle with Alzheimer's disease robbed him of so much, but he never lost his quirky sense of humor. He'll be remembered for his intellect, sharp wit, wry, gap-toothed smile, and deep love and devotion to raising a close-knit family. Sheldon was born on the last day of the year, 1936, in Minneapolis, graduated from high school at age 16, went to the University of Minnesota and began medical school there just 3 years later. By the time he was 23 years old, he had become the youngest licensed physician in Minnesota and married University of Minnesota Nursing School student Carol Strauss, whom he frequently referred to in jest as my first wife, Carol. My second wife hasn't been born yet. He was an avid sportsman, winning tournaments in bowling, racquetball, and becoming a world-ranked backgammon player. He was passionate about travel and family and managed to combine those two passions into many memorable family vacations. With leftover educational credits under the GI Bill from his service as captain in the U.S. Army, Sheldon learned how to fly airplanes, eventually owning his own plane, restroom not included, to the chagrin of his family. Cut from the same cloth I am. He served as a general and vascular surgeon to many Minneapolis hospitals over nearly 50-year career, and this is why I'm acquainted with him. In 2010, he was inducted into the Minnesota Boxing Hall of Fame inaugural class as the first and only ringside physician and one of 3 non-boxing members to be inducted. I visited with Sheldon on many occasions over the years. He was the ringside physician. You have to have a ringside physician in attendance. As a matter of fact, there would be often times where I'd be about to announce the start of the next fight, and they would go, "You can't, Sheldon's not back yet." He was back in the dressing room double checking to make sure whoever it was, like if he got knocked out, making sure he was okay. Sheldon greats everything that was said here about him. And, I'm not going to claim like we were best buddies, but every boxing card I always spend 5 or 10 minutes talking to Sheldon. And what's kind of an odd coincidence, tonight I will don the tuxedo and climb inside the confines of the 4 ring post up in Hinckley for Grand Friday night fights, which he was there many times. And we will undoubtedly do the 10 count. Do you know what the 10 count is, tend to be? It's one of the coolest things that boxing ever did, that anytime anybody closely connected with the world of boxing passes away, they honor him by doing a 10 count. We'll mention Sheldon, and then everybody's quiet, and then they ring the bell 10 times. 10 times. It means you took the 10 count. You're not getting up. You got knocked out of life. So there you go. Dr. Sheldon J. Siegel, may he rest in peace. That's your Dark Star Memorial Hour. We'll take a break. I got a couple of things I want to bounce off Tennessee on the other side of the break. It's Common in Tennessee. Mark Rosen back on Monday. It's Common Man Program here on the Fan.
That's enough. Put down the mic. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working.
Weekdays at noon on The Fan.
This is important news. If you have unfiled tax returns, the IRS is shifting gears and ramping up investigations on non-filers this year. If you fail to file your tax returns for a year or more, or you owe back taxes, now's the time to call Optima Tax Relief before the IRS finds you. Optima is America's #1 most trusted tax resolution firm, specialized in helping individuals, families, and businesses get right with the IRS. They're experts in the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, a powerful new program that can make resolving tax issues easier. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, Optima's award-winning team has helped thousands of people protect their paychecks, bank accounts, homes, and businesses by putting their tax problems to rest, resolving over $1 billion in tax debts for their clients. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-813-4011. That's 800-813-4011. 800-813-4011.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel Bonetta, and I have my very own podcast called Benched with Bonetta.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Woo! Every week, I'm going to be talking about all the things I find fascinating about the NFL, and I'm doing something that has never been done before. I'm opening my DMs.
DMs now open.
Subscribe now and listen to the Bench with Bonetta podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brought to you by Upwork, where you can build a team that will build your business. Learn more at Upwork.com.
It's Chris Hockey. If you don't have time to see builders and remodelers at the Home and Garden Show this year, don't worry. You can still find great deals on home improvements. They'll come to you. Take advantage of great home show special savings on roofing and siding and doors and windows, like save up to $3,000 off any roofing or siding project. Plus, home show special savings of an additional $500 off. Awesome products and awesome prices from the Twin Cities' premier home improvement company since 1952. That's buildersandremodelers.com. Buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Your sales team is good, but could it be better? Find out with Sandler Training. Help them sell more and sell it better.
Help your team develop the skills they need to thrive with Sandler Sales Training. Sandler Training provides a wide range of sales and customer service training that can give your business the boost it needs. Sandler's trainers have extensive experience in business and sales and utilize a proven training method that gets results. Lead your team to success with Sandler Sales Training. Visit salespro.sandler.com.
You don't need to search all 10,000 lakes to find a crazy good home loan or refinance. Visit ccmlens.com/Minnesota.
Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Have you ever noticed that the right wing in bubble hockey has an extra long stick? Mats Zuccarello plays on the right wing for your Minnesota Wild. While Zook stands just 5'7", he plays with one of the longest sticks in the league. Coincidence? We don't think so. Not weird. Wild.
Wild Ticket Packs offer special discounts and unique experiences. Shop for your seats at wild.com/theme packs.
Hi, Mark Rosen. I'm here with Ann Tressler, principal attorney at Tressler Law. And I would like you to share some of your real-life tips for someone going through or talking about getting a divorce. Now, I've heard you say in the past, approach your divorce like a business transaction.